Okay, let's learn a little bit about angles. So whenever we want to draw an angle, we always need 3 points. So here I labeled 3 points, A, O, and C. Now I picked O here. I want that to be the vertex. So I have a point here, A, and I draw a line to O, and then one to C. I have an angle there. So this makes my angle. And this point over here is called the vertex of the angle. So let's write that down. O is the vertex. So point O is the vertex, and right here we have the angle. Now if I ask the computer here to measure this angle, I can do that. All I have to do is make sure that I pick O as the center, as the vertex, as the center point. So A, O, C. I pick these 3 points. So A, O, C. Ask the computer to measure that angle. And here it is, 40.59. Let's make it units. Let's not make it too precise. So here we see the computer measures the measure of angle AOC. So the O, the letter in the middle, is the vertex. So we have point A, point O, the vertex, and point C, and that's the angle 41 degrees here. So if I were to use a protractor, it'd be 41 degrees. So I can start my angle at 0. That's a 0 degree angle right there. And I can keep going, and notice that it goes around in a circle. So there's actually a circle here. Let's show a circle. So if I plot the center over there, and there we have a circle. So as I go around the circle, I see the angle is changing, and as soon as I get to this, as soon as I get to this point, what kind of angle do I have here? It's 90 degrees. It's called a right angle. And if it's less than 90 degrees, that's called an acute angle. So here we have the angle. This is always going to be acute as long as I do not pass 90 degrees. So these are always acute. This is acute. This is acute. It's still acute. Oh, now it's a right angle. So let's keep it like this. That's an acute angle. Now if the angle is bigger than 90, so if I keep going, here's my 90. If it's bigger than 90, then this is called an obtuse angle. So let's write that down. Now let's go back over here. Now what if the angle is exactly 180 degrees? What's that called? That's going to be, well, what do you notice about the line? It's a straight angle. That's called a straight angle. Let's move that over here. So this is a straight line. Oh, I moved it. So let's make it 180, 180. Now it's a straight angle. So it's half a circle. You see that it's half of the circle. So if we just do a quick review, the measure of an angle that's less than 90 degrees, so EOD, and the measure of angle EOD is 34 degrees, so this one would be an acute angle. And if the angle AOC is bigger than 90 degrees, greater than 90 degrees, like 127 for example, that's called an obtuse angle. And if the angle is exactly 180 degrees, like angle GOF, and makes a straight line or half a circle, we call that a straight angle. And there's one more angle, it's called a reflex angle. So if we have a 180 degree angle, and if we make it bigger than 180, so now I'm talking about this part over here. This part is bigger than 180. So it's called a reflex angle, and you see it's going to be over 180, 200 something, 270. So as I go almost all the way around the circle, now the angle I'm looking at is the outside here. This angle here is the reflex angle. And this angle here is the interior, or the inside angle, but the reflex is the one on the outside. So I have to subtract it from 360. And if I go all the way around, it's the full circle. So again, it's bigger than 180, 81, 89, 200. Now we have the 3 different types of angles. We have the reflex angle here, it's bigger than 180. And then we have up here, we have the acute angle, less than 90, bigger than 90 for the obtuse angle, and the straight angle is 180 degrees.